Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Mac if you're new here, and today I wanted to talk to you about different online business opportunities or side hustle ideas that you can start as a beginner. And I'm going to go over a few of them that I think are going to be doing especially well going into Q4 of the year, which is the last 3 months of the year. And I know that a lot of people like to get into new side hustles and businesses towards the end of the year, into the new year, to have a new thing to do and a new way to make money. And so that's what I wanted to share with you in today's video. And if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Mac. I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different ways to make money online. And I would love to have you be a part of our community here on YouTube if that interests you. I personally started e-commerce back in 2020 when I lost my bartending job due to everything that happened in the world. I got into selling online and on Etsy first in particular. Then I learned a little bit of drop shipping. I was able to scale that as well. And overall, since then, I have just been obsessed with different ways to make money online. And I brought it into creating content and sharing others through my journey. So that's a little bit about me and why I feel like I know a thing or two about this. So very first is going to be talking about TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is a really big opportunity that I'm aware is not available to everyone in the world right now, but I do predict that it will be widely available soon, and that's just kind of being tested per what we've seen already. It's been opening up and available to more and more countries as time goes on. So TikTok Shop is TikTok's new e-commerce marketplace. Literally, it's a shoppable video marketplace where you can purchase products directly off of TikTok and have them to your door. And honestly, it's comparing with Amazon a little bit because we're seeing similar types of things here where, influencers are talking about products and you can directly buy them from the platform. I really think TikTok Shop is just going to be a game changer. I feel it already is, due to the way that you can scroll and literally purchase something off of someone's video. Insane. And the creator gets a commission. Like, the outline they've created is really, really cool. So let's start with number one. Assuming you do not have followers or want to show your face on TikTok, you don't have to still make money with TikTok Shop. So if you do want to do this, you can start drop shipping products on TikTok. Yes, you heard that correctly. Dropshipping is still a thing, and you can do it on TikTok Shop now. Now, a really big platform that is a dropshipping platform called AutoDS, who I've used and made videos about before, now have a TikTok Shop integration in which you can list your very own products and start selling them on a TikTok Shop seller account without a following and without experience. So how this works, if you're not familiar, if you've never dropshipped before, let me just first preface by saying dropshipping has changed a lot, okay? It is no longer a complicated process, if you want me to be completely honest with you. With so many new technologies and being more widely available, dropshipping is much easier to do as a beginner, and you can start with literally like the lowest capital possible. So how it works is you can source products from a dropshipping supplier such as AutoDS and list their products directly onto your TikTok Shop. And when you start getting an order on your store, so let's say you list a product for sale and someone purchases it on your TikTok Shop, that customer's information and order goes directly to AutoDS, where they will pack the product for you and ship it directly to your customer. So all you're doing is being the front hand, right? Like, you're the one that's showcasing the product, making the sale, and then you're keeping the profit after you pay the supplier. So what's so great is that you don't pay for the dropshipping products unless you make a sale. Very similar to the print-on-demand process, but dropshipping doesn't require you to create designs. So if you're not somebody that wants to create designs, this could be a really great option for you. And what I love specifically about selling products like this on TikTok Shop is, like, you can pick products that are trending, you can pick products that are like easy to make videos of and just cool and can solve problems. And not only are there thousands of different products, like literally, that you can sell on your TikTok Shop account that are sourced from the dropshipping supplier, but you can also do all of your trend resource within their platform as well. So it is something that could really be beneficial to you, especially if you want to sell products, you don't want to have inventory, and you don't want to ship anything yourself. I'll leave AutoDS link below if you want to learn more about that, because it is a newer integration. So honestly, not a lot of people are doing it. And so it is something that I recommend you look into. Going along with the idea of selling on TikTok Shop, there is also the option to do print on demand on TikTok Shop. So if you've seen my channel before, you know that I talk everything to do print on demand because it is the business model that really sparked an interest in e-commerce for me. But I've made a ton of videos about that already in specific with TikTok Shop, so I will link those below for you if you want to go and learn more about that. Now, next, the method that I also want to mention that has to do with TikTok Shop is being a TikTok Shop affiliate creator. So this one does require you to have followers. So it does require you to have 5,000 followers to apply for the affiliate program, but I understand that not everyone has the followers to be able to apply for it. But let's just say that you do. Let's say that you want to go ahead and grow your account and honestly think about doing this because maybe you're somebody that does really like to make content and would want to sell products. And also there's a way to grow your account that showcasing products or talking about things where you're not necessarily showing your face. So don't just feel like you don't want to show your face but can't make content. It's really not the case. You can post videos of products, photos of recommendations of outfits, different products that can help you grow your account, which literally require you not to show your face at all. So how this works is when you're an affiliate on TikTok Shop, you can go and scroll through all of the products that are available on TikTok Shop, and you can select one that you want to earn a commission from if you make a sale. And what you'll do is one of two things. You can either one, request a free sample from the brand, or two, purchase the item. And then once you receive it, you can take a video either wearing it, talking about it, showcasing it, having it in the background, and then you can tag that product on your video. And what happens is when someone's scrolling on TikTok, they see your video, they can click the little orange button that says what the product is, hit shop now, and they can buy that product off of your video. Now what happens if they do that is you receive a commission off of that seller's sale. So essentially, what's cool about this is it's both two different ways to make money on TikTok Shop, right? You're either one, dropshipping or doing print on demand and selling the products, or two, being the person that's promoting the product for the sellers and making a commission off of their sale. So I really love that TikTok did that. It's a game changer of being like two sides of the marketplace to offer creators and e-commerce sellers. So I really think, as I keep mentioning, it's huge, and that's why I'm talking about it so much. So if you want to see a video of me going more in depth into the creator program and some tips about how you can grow your account up, I want to start talking a little bit more about social media and like growing social media accounts, because I do think that's something that is a valuable asset in anyone's business, but also for a personal brand, because I've seen that for myself. So if you're interested in that, definitely leave a comment down below for me. I also want to say too, like with content creation, because I have another idea that has to do with that, I just want to preface that not many people that start content creation have experience. I didn't. I know most people that I talk to haven't, especially like friends in the industry as well. It's not necessarily something that like comes naturally to many people. So you can absolutely learn how to start making content or how to grow an account. Even if you feel like you never could do it, you totally can. I'm somebody that never really thought I would be creating content. I always knew I would had an interest in it, but I never knew how I would be able to do it. And so me getting into it was such a hot mess. I would talk over myself. I would record these videos that were just so terrible, but I posted them anyway. And look where it got me, So I just want to say, if you're somebody that has been thinking about content or monetizing content, you want to make money on social media, please don't let all of those little fears hold you back. It's becoming so normal to be online. It's becoming so normal to have content. It's not as cringe as it used to be. It's not as weird as it used to be. People are used to it. And so if you're worried about someone judging you, get over it, because it will be worth it in the end, especially if you're making thousands of dollars a month promoting products that you don't even have to sell. You know what I mean? So all that aside, there's so many resources to learn too, so many free ways on different websites, even TikTok, you can look up how to grow your social media and get tips from other creators. YouTube is a great resource. There's so many ways, so please don't feel discouraged. And yeah, I hope that's inspiring to somebody, because I would have loved to honestly start sooner, but I just always let those fears hold me back. Next one is really interesting as well, because it also has to do with content. and that's UGC content. So if you're somebody that already posts content already, or as I mentioned, is someone that's thinking about it, create UGC content. So UGC content stands for user generated content. And this is content in which a brand will send you a product and ask you to make a video for their own usage. So you are not posting this video on your account, which means you don't need followers to do this. You can have literally no followers and still get jobs creating UGC content for brands. I have a close friend that just launched a hair care brand, and they hired a bunch of UGC video creators to make content for them, and many of which didn't have experience, but they needed the content and they knew they could create it for them. Which, just because you don't have followers doesn't mean that you can't get jobs creating content, and you don't post them on your page. So even if you do show your face, it's going on a brand's page, not yours. And so there can be some relief in that, in a sense. So how you can get jobs like this, one being the easiest is going on different websites like Fiverr or Upwork, where people are actively looking for creators. There's a few other websites as well that offer certain things like this, where you can just essentially get hired by brands or independent contractors. Even if you have little to no experience and you're making, cheaper videos, let's say you charge $30 a video, you could still get hired and make a bundle and make like $200 for a package content creation bundle. So just a cool opportunity that I think is a great way to get into content, especially if like you don't have followers or you're trying to grow an account, or if you just don't want to show your face at all. For instance, I just made a video about these new print-on-demand products. This would be an example of a product I could send to a UGC creator and have them take aesthetic content of or talking about it, and then I can post it on my brand's page to get more traction to have the product purchased, right? And I think that I know that there's so many brands, sellers like myself and friends of mine, and just so many people that are looking for people to create content for them. So it is a really big thing, and I know people that make full-time incomes just doing UGC. So great way to work from anywhere, just by using your phone and having products, and is a really great opportunity, especially going into, Q4, yes, but the new year as well, when people start launching things and starting their online businesses. Now, next is something that does not require you to create content, and that is digital products. So I know that digital products are widely talked about, and I'm sure you've heard of them before, but essentially a digital product is a file that can be accessed and delivered to a customer automatically, all digitally, right? And so it can be anything from an art print download to a template download to a photo to a course, a digital course, a video. So it's not like there's just like one thing that's a digital product you can sell. There's so many, and there's so many from different levels of creativity and difficulty that can be created. So obviously, if you're a beginner, you could create something more along the lines of a digital printable card. That's a file that someone would print out. Versus if you have a lot more experience maybe creating websites, you could code and create a Shopify website template for someone to sell that for them. So very broad when I say digital products, but there's a lot of opportunities with that. Content can even be a digital product in a sense, because you're selling it digitally and giving access to someone without shipping anything. And what I love about digital products is they are pretty much straight profit. The only thing is like minusing how much it may take you to create it, or how much to pay, like on a platform like Etsy, you have to pay a fee. But still, like with physical products, you have to have shipping that falls into that. And with a digital product, you don't, because it's not shipped. It's just an instant download. So it's a lot more passive, and it is a lot more profit that you can keep depending on how much, your product is. But it's really cool and a really great way to get into e-commerce if you've never sold anything before. And I also have a lot of videos talking about this as well. It's something that I implemented onto my Etsy print-on-demand store, and I started selling digital files, and then I realized I'm just going to open a digital product shop that has template cards and other template planners and stuff that I can scale and sell people on Etsy. And it really is a cool passive business. Now, Etsy is a great way to sell your digital products. I know it's not available to everyone, but it is a really great way to sell like diverse artsy products, such as invitations, printable wall art, stuff like that. but you can also sell digital products on your own website or like on something like a stand store that can be featured on a social media bio, or if you want to just list pictures of your digital products on Pinterest and have them linked directly to a website. And something about digital products too is like you can't really give refunds on them. So you're not going to have like that high turnaround, because once you've already given someone a file to download and they downloaded it, you can't really like revoke the access because they already have it. And I think in the future with courses and mentorships and plans and communities and stuff like that, which all are digital products if they're paid for, is going to be a part of the way of the world. And so if you feel that you have something to offer in that sense, that's informational, that can be monetized, that is also something to really think about, because I really see our education going in that direction, especially like when AI starts becoming more of a thing. We have a lot that we'll have to pivot with. And so if you're somebody that maybe thinks of something that's a skill of yours that you could share with people, that could be an excellent opportunity for you to create a digital product, whether it's an ebook, an e-guide, a step-by-step guide, or a course. You get the point. That could be something that would be valuable for you to sell. But if you aren't a little overwhelmed by that and you just want to sell digital art or invitation templates that can be created easily in Canva, definitely check that out, because there's a lot of really cool things you can make on Etsy. Like right now, the fall baby shower templates are selling really well when I'm making this video. So there's just like cool, fun things to do. Christmas cards will be coming up. I think digital products are really great and like one of the better options for a complete beginner. I would say if you're watching this and you're like, never sold anything online, you're a complete beginner, I would definitely look into dropshipping with AutoDS on Tik Tok Shop, or even on like a Shopify store too, or starting out on Etsy and selling digital products. Now, while I talked about just a moment ago the dropshipping store, I do have a cool link for you that's below. If you do want to start your own dropshipping store and have it built for you with the AI store builder, there is a link for that, for you to literally just put in like a name of your store, things that you may want to sell, and AutoDS will generate that for you. Really, really cool, and something that I wish I had. So if you are considering that, and again, if you are a complete beginner, definitely something to check out. Gives you like a stepping stone so it doesn't feel as scary or hard to approach. Same thing with like digital products as well. There's templates that you can even purchase, recreate, and then resell. And that's called PLR, private label rights, to purchasing a product and then reselling it. And honestly, I could keep going with so many different things to start doing and make money online, but these are just a few examples that I hope you could find helpful. And I know I didn't talk a lot about print on demand today, which if you watch my channel, you know that that is my, as I mentioned before, specialty, but I have so many videos about that, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Everything will be linked below that I've talked about today. Let me know your thoughts. If one of these caught your eye, if it's something that you would be considered in doing or starting out, let me know. Let's have a conversation in the comment section as always. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.